All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Coach Bauman, I don't think they have any years of high school eligibility left, but nice try. Good. All right, first, before I begin, I just wanted to do some thank yous. Thank you to the Sodexo staff for the wonderful breakfast today. I always tell myself, if I didn't work here, I'd probably be at least 50 pounds lighter. So, also thank you to Trish. Thank you, Trish. Thank you to the entire athletic department, the athletic department staff for putting this together. I know you guys don't have much else to do, but it's amazing. So I thank you from all of us for all your hard work and dedication. You can all clap for them. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start off with our first inductee. You may have heard of him. He's pretty good at basketball. You may recognize him from playing on a couple NCAA championship teams or from possibly playing in the NBA the past few seasons. I've actually become a fan of basketball watching him play, and I currently spend way too much money a month on the NBA Pass so that I can watch him. But my wife and I have come to an agreement. I get to watch Jalen. She gets to watch the Bachelor series. So we're good. I remember at the beginning of this past season, Jalen came out onto the floor. I'm watching TV, and I saw Jalen's new hairstyle. I like it. And I sat back in my chair, and while Twitter was going, berserk, all I could think of, Jalen, was I think I wore it better in high school. So Jalen was coached by our very own Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. Pat Ambrose. When I asked Coach Ambrose to talk to me about Jalen and what Jalen meant to him in his program, first of all, understand that I did this in an email because I knew if I asked him personally, I'd be there for a couple hours. So thank you for sending me the email. It was amazing on what Jalen has meant to you. And this is what he said. He told me that Jalen was an incredible once-in-a-lifetime or once-in-a-billion-year player on the court. But what strikes him then and now more and more is the type of person he is off the floor, in the locker room, before and after the games, during practice, and with teammates, coaches, officials, and all kinds of people. It was beyond comprehension on how he carried himself and did so with class, dignity, and determination in nearly all steps of his journey. He continued by saying Jalen was truly a leader among leaders, and we were so fortunate to have him here for 4 years. He is and will continue to be an inspiring model for students to follow. His on-the-court accomplishments will shine on forever, as he is in the virtual Mount Rushmore of Illinois high school basketball players. You can see the program for this inductee's list of accomplishments in high school and beyond. Trust me, it's a long list. It's in there. He was a 3-time All-State selection, 2-time Gatorade Athlete of the Year, McDonald's All-American, Illinois Mr. Basketball, and Consensus National College Player of the Year in 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, our first inductee for the class of 2022 and current New York Knick, Mr. Jalen Brunson.
Ooh. All right. This is an honor. This is an amazing honor. But I just want to thank my parents for letting me have the decision to choose Stevenson over Loyola Academy. So. First and foremost, I want to just bring up the late Nathan Halterman. He was our team manager for Stevenson for 4 years. Passed away within the last couple of years. So whenever I come back to Stevenson, whenever I have the thought of my teammates, Nathan always comes up. He's always a topic of conversation. So we miss you, Nathan, and that deserves a round of applause. I just want to thank my parents, first and foremost, for raising me the right way, pushing me on and off the court, making me, actually driving me to school on game days and not letting me walk down the street. So it was a little cold outside, but I really appreciate everything they've done for me. They've done everything in their power to make sure that I was going to be at the top of my game, mentally fresh, physically fresh, mentally, physically prepared for everything. And they set that foundation for me. And there's not enough words I can go around to thank my parents. So they deserve all the credit for everything I've done up to this point and hopefully continue to do. So thank you. Coach Ambrose, my guy, my man. I love you. I truly do. You made this very, very easy for me. At the same time, making it very difficult. But I think our relationship extends off the court. And so the rapport we have, this definitely made life on the court easier. You definitely let me express myself as a leader, as a player, and as a teammate, and the wisdom and how you coached me. You coached me like every other player, no special treatment. I was never given a pass for things. You always made me work for it, and so that's the only way I would want it. And you just pushed me in that way, and it was those 4 years might be one of the best times of playing basketball. And I've done a lot of amazing things, basketball-wise. I've played in Greece, played basketball in China, Mexico, but playing here, wearing green and gold, was special, and it's because of you. So thank you for everything. Also want to thank Coach Taylor, who's here, Coach Hess, Coach Swan, every single coach that's been through that program. They've had their impact on me, and I think if you guys see our relationship now, it's the same as it was back then. And so all the coaches, everyone that I've been in contact with at Stevenson, within Stevenson basketball, it's fairly the same. I try to be the same person. I try not to change. I try and be who I am. I don't try to deviate off my path in any way, shape, or form. I just want to be myself, and those people allowed me to be. And also, my teammates, they allowed me to be myself, but at the same time, they kept me humble. They kept me very humble. Listening to the accolades and things like that, it's pretty interesting to see what I've done in my career, but it was never a topic of conversation when it comes to my friends and my teammates. It was always about the team, what we could do to win the next game, anything other than basketball. They kept me grounded, and I'm happy I surrounded myself with them because they were the ones that, those are my best friends. My teammates are always my best friends, and some of them are here today, and I couldn't be more thankful for the relationship that we guys have. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Trish, thank you for everything. You have been a lifesaver. You have been amazing. Thank you for allowing us to get new jerseys after sophomore year. That was actually, I have a bone to pick with you. This Under Armour thing now is where was our sponsorship when we were in school? I'm not going to go down that path, but I just want to make sure that you know that I'm thinking about it. Dr. Twaddell, where are you? I just saw you. Thank you for everything. You have also been a lifesaver, and so I just want to just single you out and say thank you, and we will leave it at that. This Stevenson community has meant the world to me. This community doesn't just stem from these towns in this area. Stevenson has been all around me ever since I left. I have a teacher who I had my senior year who lives in Dallas, Texas, who I got to see regularly with her children and her husband. And so being around this community has extended everywhere. And there was a courtside season ticket holder at the Mavs games for the past 4 years who every time I ran by their side of the court, I would hear "Go Patriots" every time. And so he was a alumni of the school, and so the Stevenson's always around me. And I will always be wearing bright green shoes in remembrance of Stevenson, so that will never go away. Stevenson is my home. It always will be, ever since I stepped foot in here. And I just want to say this place has meant the world to myself and my family, and the love for this school that I will have and the way I give back will never go away. And so this this is really a big honor, and I truly, truly appreciate it. And lastly, I would love to say that I met the love of my life here. I did. And Allison, she's a year older than me. And I told you I wouldn't cry. But she's amazing. And the fact that I get to experience this moment with her is pretty special. So thank you, Al. Love you. Thank you, guys.